Alright guys, I ended up sleeping really late this Saturday morning. Had a lot of nights where I haven't been sleeping, and when I woke up I went to step outside to check the weather, more or less. I need to mow. It rained. And I about tripped over a box. I got a big comic book delivery from an online comic book store called gmart.com. And I figured I'd take this opportunity to show some things I'm selling on eBay that's got 2-3 days left. It's going to end Monday or Tuesday. I'm shooting this on Saturday the 24th, I believe. Oh, 26th. Wow. Saturday the 26th. So they're going to end probably around Monday or Tuesday or something. I'll put a link below to the eBay page, and on my main channel page there's always a little link you can click to take it to the seller page. But I'm going to be putting a couple lots a week on eBay. I'm not going to be killing myself. I've done that before where I end up spending I look up and spend 4 or 5 hours of me just trying to put stuff, 10 to 12 auctions on eBay. No idea why it takes so long, but that also probably includes me taking the pictures and digging the books and make sure I got them bag and boarded and all that stuff. But only got about 4 lots going on. Real quick, what I put up that's on sale is, what is this, the first 5 issues of Superior Carnage. Okay. Got a couple issues of Why the Last Man here. 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. Selling a little story here of Why the Last Man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Got them in trade. Alright. Huge Deadpool lot. I think it comes to like 32 issues of the 3rd volume of Deadpool. Assorted issues. Alright, ends with the big 1000th issue, starts around issue 6, runs up to like issue 39 or 40 with, sorted issues. I mean, it's not a complete run there. Issue 23's got a dog-eared corner, and that's about it. That one's, most of these have a lot of watchers on them, and the Deadpool stuff's been bid on. And then I've got assorted issues of The Runaways by Brian K. Vaughan, who also did Why the Last Man and Saga. I got a couple issues of Volume 1 of Runaways, and then I got a ton of issues of Volume 2. And the last 2 issues are by Josh Whedon that he did there. Alright, so that's just 4 quick lots there on eBay if you want to go check them out. Much appreciated. We got pretty good feedback. Sold to a lot of YouTubers before. They all seem happy. So, and like I said, kind of keep an eye out. I'll have more stuff, and I may or may not shoot videos on those and stuff. But anyway, the lot I got, the Gmart store, this is the books I got. A lot of the stuff's been reviewed. A lot of the stuff is older. But basically, this is the closest thing you'll see to what I do for a monthly pull list. The way I collect comics, for you newer guys that haven't watched my channel, for a long period of time, I can wait anywhere from 1 month to 2-3 months and get the exact same books, keep a run going, and they'll be anywhere from quarter boxes to all the way up to dollar boxes and stuff. But this was 15% off, and I figured, let's get back into this and stuff. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff I've already kind of bought because they were in dollar boxes or 50-cent boxes. And if you let your order accumulate to $85, they go ahead and they ship it for free. I think it's $85 and some change. So this took, I don't know, a couple months to accumulate, because I was like buying a bunch of stuff, and you have to order 2 months, 2-3 months in advance, just like comic book shops out of those previews and stuff. So this is what came today, and you'll see here that I got the first issue of Batman Black and White. I ended up getting, I think, 4, 5, and 6 or something like that not too long ago for 50 cents last week. It's probably my last video. Got some, and this tells you how long ago it was. Got some 3D covers. Here's the Batman 23.1 with the 3D Joker cover. Finished off my Earth 2 run. I quit when James Robinson left the book, and I heard the book is still doing, actually pretty, almost better the way people are talking. Here's Earth 2 15.1. Looks like the Sod was the villain. That's the 3D cover. 15.2 with Solomon Grundy. I was always a Solomon Grundy fan, and I don't know if I like this take on him. Just because I'm old school, And here's the last Robinson issue, Earth 2, number 16, which he ended up going to Marvel and picked up on Invaders and Fantastic Four, and here's Invaders number 1. I bought it because I like the Invaders, I like James Robinson, but from the reviews I heard, this thing just does not click. I don't know. We'll see. And this is how, this is when I started. Angela came into the Marvel Universe. It had all kinds of hype, all kinds of, people talking, and her first appearance went up, her newsstands edition of her first appearance went up, and then all of a sudden she gets through there and it just falls flat. And they gave her what I consider one of the blandest, is that even a word? I just think her tweaks to her character redesign here that they did is just very bland. I always feel like even when a comic book company acquires new properties, they refuse to go all out because it wasn't an original creation of that company. Captain Marvel was, is a big one. Shazam there. They have their cheerleaders and stuff in there. The Charlton characters and stuff. They'll put them in there and they'll run with a few of them, but they never let them, really go off. Angela is an angel. An angel. That's pretty powerful. So ended up finding this. I got these. These are different covers, thank goodness. But I ended up getting number 1 with the J.H. Williams cover for, I can't remember if it was 50 cents or $1. It might have even been a quarter. I don't know. So, but I went ahead and got these, and the books have been so late. I'm going to read all of these when they come out. I read about half of the first issue, and I just knew this was going to be late. I had a feeling. So there's the other cover by Dave McKean, the one I prefer. And then here's issue 2. I don't know what cover this is. Probably A. That's definitely not a Dave McKean cover. I prefer to have the Dave McKean covers. And usually you can pick what covers, but they don't have, in the previews, they don't have updated, it's hit or miss when they have updated artwork in there to put in there. Sometimes they'll just show you the same cover. Alright, then there's Astro City, okay? I'm invested in Astro City. I know a couple people, apparently it's right down the middle. Either people jumped on board and decided to quit the book because it just wasn't their thing, or they decided to get them in trades. And there's people that are sticking to it that jumped on board and are really liking it. I'm invested from this book from the first preview I ever saw back like in 95, 96. So, I've always enjoyed what he does, even when I can tell you, because he'll write these books and you'll have an issue or two where it kind of feels like nothing's, it doesn't really have that pow. That, to me, that just goes up to old school writing where you had ebbs and flows in stories because they're building up to something and there's a payoff, But here's number 4, great Alex Ross covers. Number 5, trying to slide all over the place. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. There's Samaritan and Winged Victory story going on. Number 9. And with all the equality talk, if you will, and stuff like that, I'm really surprised this book isn't getting supported more because Winged Victory is a very strong feminist character. 10. Number 11. It's still weird for me to see that Vertigo imprint on these Astro City covers because they started out at through Homage Studios, that was through Wildstorm, then Wildstorm got bought back up by DC, and it still had a Wildstorm print on it for a long time, and now it's got the Vertigo print. So, considering what Vertigo was when it started out, to see such a non-horror centric book with huge adult themes with a Vertigo print is weird. It's not Astro City being Vertigo, it's Vertigo having Astro City. Anyway, here's the Godland finale. It took years for them to complete this. I think there's 38 issues of Godland. It's Joe Casey, Tom Scoliola, the artist. This is just a big, huge love story to Kirby comics. That's all it is. They do characters in the vein of Kirby. The backgrounds are in the vein of Kirby. The art is in the vein of Kirby. And now I can finally read all of it. But this was huge. I'm glad I got this at a discount. I never would have found this anywhere else. I have not seen this book in shops or anything. Stray Bullets is back. I think he's continued the strange. David Lapham has continued Stray Bullets, and now he's got an offshoot here of Stray Bullet Killers. I could be wrong. I haven't gotten here to read it yet, but it's a crime comic. It's in the vein of slice of real life. And the thing started in the 70s, the story, not the book. The book started in the 90s. And I think he's up to like issue 43 or 44. Now we have Stray Bullets #1. David Lapham took, I don't know, for some reason, hiatus on the book, and now he's back. Good stuff, good stuff. A book, Shutter, and I got the cover B, which looks like it might be a wraparound cover. Let me look here. I don't recall why this caught my eye. It's an Image book, of course. I think Sleepy Reader bought it. Sleepy Reader 666 bought it and stuff. Something definitely caught my attention to why I checked out the first issue. I also thought I had a book called Southern Bastards #1 ordered, but I could be wrong. Anyway, and then The Great Red Rover Charlie, the greatest book that you're not reading. I saw some people start picking it up after I showed it in a video, and excuse me, it's Rover Red Charlie, but there's a big apocalypse going on. But the problem is that this whole book is seen through the eyes of 3 dogs, Rover, Red, and Charlie, and they don't really say what it is, but people are going nuts. They're going nuts. They're killing each other. You got these 3 sweet dogs, and all this horrible stuff's going on. And I think this one is the cat issue, where you see how evil the cats are, and I don't know where it goes from there, but I heard they try to go out in the woods and stuff. And one of my friends about flipped me out. Garth Ennis is writing this book, and Garth Ennis is also he started the book. I don't know if he's still writing it, but it's a book called Cross that is just too much for me. Okay, it's just too much. People get turned into zombies or something by getting raped or something, and just one of those books where it's just one shock after the other. And my friend laughed at me and said, "Aren't you going to be funny if you find out this is the prequel to Cross?" And I was like, "Oh no, no, not those sweet dogs." And I think these are wraparound covers. Yeah, these are wraparound covers. I'll probably do a review one day of Rover Red Charlie. But yeah, I ended up getting all the. I took a leap of faith there. It was like, I can't remember if it was subscriber cover, exclusive, or wraparound cover. So yeah. Rover Red Charlie, one of my favorite books right now. And then we got 5 Ghosts, which you should be reading. Like I said, I actually met the writer on this, Frank Barber, and I met and talked with him. Real nice guy. I think he said he was a literature or an English teacher or something, so he was really happy and excited that they got their book published. He is now writing Solar. Who's got the rights to those? I'm not going to say. But anyway, there's another company that's put out Solar Man of the Atom, and he's writing it, so it's great to see him getting work. This book has like a really cool old-time Gold Key feel mixed with Indiana Jones and Johnny Quest. So it's got an atmosphere, and the artist draws like old pulp novels you would have seen in the 60s and 70s. That's what I compare it to. It's got this. There's definitely an atmosphere when you get this, man. And I swear this thing feels like it could just be stuck in the Johnny Quest universe. Basically, it's oh my God, what's his name? What am I saying? Dorian Gray. Oh my God, I'm forgetting our main character. Oh my God. Well, anyway, the main character is possessed by 5 ghosts from literature, and the samurai, I forget his name. Everybody forgets his name. I think he was actually a real person or something. I don't know, but it's like Dracula, Sherlock Holmes. This is not like me at all. But then again, it's probably been 6 months since I read this. But anyway, just fantastic. Just fantastic. I mean, I cannot wait to get into those. And I've talked about the book before, so, it's number 7. Dorian Gray. I don't know. Number 8. Can't wait to get back to this. I think this thing started out just trying to be, it was supposed to have been just a mini-series, but Image gave them the go-ahead to keep going because, it was really popular. And then we got The Star Wars. I've done a video on this months ago. The Star Wars is something that Star Wars not comic book collectors, but Star Wars collectors probably want to grab. This is where they take George Lucas's original draft of his original script with the original artwork that some of the stuff that's never been seen of the original character designs, like Han Solo's a green alien, Chewbacca is still hairy, but he's got this weird face with all the Wookiees and stuff. You know, it's the original casting of all these, the original names, the original script. So it's not an adaptation of the movie, it's an adaptation of what the movie could have been, the original vision of George Lucas. And I've said from the get-go, I'm glad I got a bunch of these now. I think I need to find issue 7. I didn't order number 7 for some reason. But anyway, but the whole thing is I just have this feeling after reading the first issue that this is going to be good, but you're going to have to sit down and read them all at once. You know, the original Darth Vader and all that stuff. So that was 3. This is 4. And like again, I've seen these in dollar boxes. So you know, I'm glad I got them. A number 0 issue. An official guide to the different galaxies. So basically, you probably just get the 0 issue. And I'm saying this without reading it, but if it's an official guide, this will probably give you the flavor of what's going on. Here's issue 5. And here is issue 6. Number 7 is out. Apparently I didn't order it, but I already know where one's at. So, alright guys, well thanks for hanging in there, man. There's the eBay haul, and that is my money haul. Oh, let me think. I got a few other things. I'll just save them because I'm not sure where they're at. It's right here. Right. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I got a few other things to show off, but we'll just save that for another video. Alright, later guys.